What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric coming to you with another episode of Afterlife where we sit and talk about anything that we feel like talking about. So today we're going to touch on a subject that I feel like we all go through on a day-to-day. We don't know our worth or know your worth or whatever. So you go through every day. Excuse me. Sorry, I just had some lunch and I'm like... But anyways, you deal with whether you call your appointments every day, you take on your goals, like you go to work, you take care of your kids, you clean the house, you take care of the dishes, you're constantly doing the best that you can on a day to day. And then there comes a time where you're trying to show others, and I know some of you go through this, you try to show others that you can do this, that because we seek approval, we seek someone looking at us going, I wonder if he's really doing what he says he is. And then we want approval, or we want people to realize like we are doing what we can and we're doing our best. But not all the time does that happen. And sometimes as we're going through that motion and as we're doing everything we need to do, whether, I already named it, whether we're doing dishes, whether we're cleaning the clothes, whether we're taking care of the kids, whether we're, working, whether, all these things that we're doing, you don't have to do none of that. You can just sit there and be like, let life go by and just refuse to keep on going. No, I refuse to keep on going. I know what I'm worth because I spent 2 years figuring that out. Now, you might not know what you're worth, but I know you're worth something because this goes out, this to the people that actually are trying, that actually are showing up, that actually are putting forth effort and all that. You have your worth. You are worth something. There's even those that are homeless and they're going through down times or whatever. If you ain't going through some down times, you're not gonna know when the up times are. Or if you haven't failed over and over before, you ain't gonna know what it's like to succeed. Or if you haven't been down and out and you haven't been at your lowest, you ain't gonna know when you're at your highest. If they're not there going through the rain with you, going through the storm, then they don't deserve to reign with you. That means they don't deserve, if they don't know you at your lowest, why do they deserve to be with you at your highest? That's one thing that I have to remind myself is when I was in the slammer, nobody was there for me besides my parents. So I have to remind myself daily because I struggle with that. I seek approval all the time. Like I was talking to certain people, trying to seek that approval. Like I'm doing everything that I need to do. Why is this not happening? Why is it? It's because it's not time yet. It's not happening yet because it's not that time yet. Everything I believe happens for a reason and everything happens in due time. And one thing that was hard for me to realize is like there's only very few people that was there for me when I was locked up. 2 freaking years, and there was very few people there for me. My mom and my dad. Nobody else. And that's one thing I will take with me to my grave is like when I was at my lowest and nobody but my mom or dad was there. That made me realize what my worth was. Like, I know what I'm worth. I got to get through this. I got to do what I got to do to get through this. But also when I get out, I got to focus. I got to take care of this. I got to make the calls. I got to make the appointments. I got to clean up. I got to do for myself before I can even do for others. Know your worth. Have a good day.